So, Left Behind, chapter 15, let's get into it. So, we are learning that Carpathia is so charismatic. He is that guy that everybody just wants to be around him. Like, let's just say it would be, we had to put it in layman's term politically, it would be like Republicans and Democrats love this guy. Like, they love him. They want to be around him. They want to hear him speak. All the ladies are fawning over him. Everything. So he has like this encyclopedic. I can't say that word. Encyclopedic memory or photographic memory. So he knows all these things about politically. But he says, people are like, well, how do you know all this stuff? And he's like, oh, it's just my passion. Anything you're passionate about, your study, right? Which is true. But it's something else with this dude, right? And so while we're going through this, Hattie is like, keeps pursuing Buck. And Buck think like, this girl just likes me. And his friend is like, so this girl, is she hot? And he's like, yeah. Buck's like, yeah, she's very attractive. But I guess Buck is not feeling her like that because he's like, a lot of pretty girls like me, you know, because he that guy himself, right? And so, because he's this hot shot reporter. And so Hattie keeps calling Buck, and he's like, he's avoiding her. But then he like answers the phone just to be polite or calls her back. And then Ray keeps trying to talk to Hattie. But Ray was like, I want to tell you about Jesus. And Hattie's like, oh, we're not going to talk about the elephant in the room where I was feeling you, you was feeling me. And then when your wife disappeared, now we don't have that vibe anymore. And so, like, she wants to talk about that. He don't want to talk about that. So, but he wants, like, let's meet my daughter and talk about it. And then when Chloe found out that Ray was having these feelings about Hattie, Chloe like sided with Hattie because she's like, you were like a scumbag. You were like a sleaze. Like, why were you acting like that, knowing that you were like this with my mom, and acting mad about her because of her religion, and now you talking to this girl, and now all of a sudden you backed off, and then now you want to talk to her about Jesus. Like, you want to back off from the romance relationship, but you just want to talk to her about God. Which, yeah, you excited about God, you can do that. You go talk about God. But in this particular situation, it's like you're hurting me, and then you're going to say, oh, I love Jesus. And so that's, that don't work with a lot of people, for a lot of people. And so, yeah, that's what happened in chapter 15. And so that it's also, when Buck did talk to Hattie, she was like, I'm sad about my sister. And he was like, what's going on with your sister? And she was out of work. And she was like, why is your sister out of work? But because his sister was a part of a certain clinic that did certain procedures that all of a sudden are not relevant anymore because there are no children on planet Earth at all. And if anybody is pregnant, they won't even know it right now. Like, it's only been like a week. Like, it's literally, no one would know if they were pregnant. And even if they are, their wombs are empty. So it's nothing, like nothing. No child is on planet Earth. And so she's like, oh, you don't understand. What is she supposed to do? She can't work because she was providing a service. And Buck's just like, wow. But I never, that's a thought. That's a thought. If there is no product, then a lot of people's jobs are going to be obsolete. Like schools, daycare, hospital wings, certain things, just because there are no children right now on Earth. And it won't be for a while. And then even so, they won't be old enough to get these services. So it's a lot to think about. And that's all because these people are left behind in a society that just didn't know Jesus. And when you do, if you did, you went up. You went out with Jesus. You left. You disappeared with God. So until next time, guys, we'll go into chapter 16. Bye.